Alright, looks like I'm live. I think. Alright, looks like I'm live. Good. Hello everyone. Or no one at the moment, and welcome to MOTORSLICE. I don't really know much about this game other than it looked cool and pretty. And kinda has some Metal Gear Revengeance vibes. Also, I really like the menu. I wish more games had interactable menus like this, and you can annoy the anime girl. Oh. Right, that's also a thing. You can annoy her so much that she quits the game on you. I enjoy that sort of feature. I have absolutely nothing more to say, so I will just begin playing pretty much as soon as this starts. All right.
This is Slicer P. I have arrived at the target destination. As suspected, it is an array megastructure. Requesting Central Slicer's operator. Over.
This is Operator G to Slicer P. Understood. Proceed with extreme caution, and remember, destroy every machine in this godforsaken place.
Roger. Commencing contract at MSA Tick 16.
Failure is forbidden.
Failure is forbidden.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Signals are too weak. There's something wrong.
This is interesting.
Corruption unknown. Location unknown. Alpha structure unknown.
I do not take my job seriously. Don't know why there's a tractor.
I'm unable to fully operate your orb drone unit. The array interference is too high. I cannot provide you with recon support. The risks are too high. And if you...
Alright, well that
What's your status?
sounds like someone else's problem.
Respond.
Orby?
Not this again.
Hello?
Come on. I don't have time for this.
Oh.
What a piece of junk.
Wow, that was a short mission. Immediately just giving up hope. There is a perfectly good umbrella right there, and you chose to lie out in direct sunlight.
There. Good as new.
That's a few.
Hello, Orby.
Hi. Beep boop.
It's getting harder to put you back to work. Are you broken for good this time?
God, I hope so.
Well, it's better this way anyway. Not an operator, but I can do things my way this way.
Alrighty then.
Come on, follow me.
Wow, alright. Okay, let's figure out how these controls work. Ooh. Okay, getting a little bit of ultra kill slidiness. That's a mild problem. Not for me, though, because I'm not going that way. Ooh. Okay. I can go into shadow mode. Okay. Ow. I don't like the— oh god. I am perfectly fine with the camera settings. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't like the jump. I don't like how it— okay, apparently I've got weak legs. Okay, that's an option too. The camera is too sensitive. Hang on. Camera. I have no choice about the sensitivity, it seems, so we are gonna just— oh, yeah, it's— let's try that. Okay, that's worse. I never— okay, sorry. I never would have thought— like, this is weird. I've never would have thought that a controller game would have too sensitive of a camera. Okay, there is no fixing that. We're just going back to 1. Okay, this is definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to. The controls, they're not bad. They're perfectly fine. I'm just— they're very— oh, okay, that would have been good to know a moment before I dove off that ledge. Okay. All wall running release. I didn't see that. I didn't see what happens if I— at least move in. Oh, okay. Good to know that I can just do that. No, we're gonna try 9 or 0.9. This is— maybe— what's cinematic do? I think I like cinematic best. We're still gonna turn this down slightly. That might be good. We'll find out. It's kind of Titanfall-ish. Oh god. Okay, I like— oh god. There's something just weird about the camera.
Confirming contact with the motor at the MSC TIC 16. Corruption detected. Structure is compromised. Engaging with the enemy.
Wow. That went down easy. This also looks extremely loud on the readout. We're just gonna crank that down slightly. Okay, what are you doing sitting down for? Did I say it's break time? I don't recall doing that. Ooh, trees. Alright, now where do I go? I feel like I almost killed it too quickly. Do I... Oh, pipe. I didn't see the pipe there. I'm an idiot. Okay. Hello. God, it actually does have Metal Gear style cutting. That's awesome. Ooh. Okay, so apparently that's only when I'm... The controls are fine, if a little weird. That's also quite bizarre. I don't know who's made sand diggers. I swear I'm hearing a cat. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that there was a kind of minimum time that you had to spend on the wall. Okay, the wall running is a little weird. Can I chop you? Why can I not chop you? Mm-hmm. Cracks can be used to climb. Okay, that's... Alright, that's a nice system. Okay, the mechanics in this are really good. I don't like this. I don't like the sand railing and the rail and the sand diggers. That's sort of feels like the megastructure is growing its own. Like it's sort of simulating what's already there and just trying to grow itself. This seems like a game that would have Easter eggs. I'm certain it must. Oh, this is cool. I'm actually... I feel like I'm not really saying much of... Okay, those are physics-based. Weird. I feel like I'm not really saying much of value, but... I don't know, this is neat. I like the vibes. It's very smooth. The camera is... Hang on, let me try changing back to floaty. I think that's better. I don't know. You can parry any machine if you attack at the same time. Okay. I think I'm being... Oh god. Interesting. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna do terrible at okay. That seemed bad. I love the textures. I don't know how they get this type of texture, but I want to figure that out. Let's see. It looks like it's probably just a normal texture of something. Oh, sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with the light in your eyes for a moment. It feels like it's probably just a normal, like, real-world texture that they took. Scaled it down, probably did some sharpening, and then posterized it down to a few less colors. That'd be my guess anyways. I don't... Shockingly, despite all of my 3D modeling, I don't know much about texturing. Why do you keep looking directly at the camera if you don't like the light being in your eyes, idiot? This is weird. This is exceptionally weird. This feels kind of near Automata, too. Ooh. Oh, hello, little pegs sticking out. Can I climb you? Apparently not. Unless I can, and I'm just missing every opportunity. Nope, they're intangible. Move vertically. Oh, okay. So pointing to a jump. Okay, so I have to loop around. Okay, that's pretty smooth. Hello, orb. I'll be with you in a moment. I've got a void to run into. I can make that. I cannot make that. Oh! That looked bad. It was probably fine, though. I think that was just my limbs popping off. I don't necessarily need those. Might be some pretty severe brain damage, but honestly... Do we really need the brain? Probably not. I think we can do without it. Nope, wrong way. Okay, yeah, the movement system is very good in this. Hello. Friend or foe? Lost drones can be collected in the nearest cargo triangulation zone. If you die before reaching it, they won't be collected. Turn on off VR scan. Oh, okay. Ah. Come with me, drone. Goodbye. Okay, but I gotta check out the crane, right? There's gotta be secrets. Oh, drone. Hello. Friend, come to me. Oh, God, that was weird. I did not like that. One moment. Hang on a second. No, don't sit down already. I was just... You are way too quick to take a break. Oh, that's a nice texture. Is that 3D? Kind of vaguely. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot I should take you to the deposit zone. Be free. God, those textures are really good. They're... I think that's a... Is that a bump map? Maybe. It seems like it might be a slight bump, or a not bump map. Height map that they've done there. No, that's voxel. What? Maybe? I would say it's voxel-based, but the fuzziness around the edges is kind of throwing me for a loop here. Okay, we gotta actually do our job now, unfortunately. Oh, God. Sorry about your legs, you don't need those. Yeah. Okay, that's a cool mechanic. God, that looks so pretty. You know, I already kind of said it, but I think texturing is my weakest point when it comes to model with 3D stuff. I mean, high poly models is also a thing I cannot manage. But I wish I could texture better. I need to... I'm working on a few projects now that might have some different texturing styles. Slack off.
How am I gonna climb to the top of this structure?
I don't know. With your arms? Legs maybe as well?
Could this be the place Central is looking for?
You tell me, I just got here.
An alpha structure that can control all the machines. Do you think that's true?
I don't know what that means. Just focus on killing things. That's the fun part.
I've been doing this for so long. It's probably just a myth.
How long have you been... What do you mean so long? You look like maybe 20-something.
Well, it doesn't matter. My job here is to hunt down machines. Reaching the top is just part of a job well done.
I think it's actually your entire job, I believe. Hole. Ah. Alright, just ignore the intrusive thoughts. Don't need to slack. Fine, do it. Does this tell me anything new? Nope.
How am I gonna climb to the top
Skip.
of this structure?
Shut up. Shut up. Don't talk, just work. We don't pay you for, your input on things. God, this is pretty. I like... This is gonna sound like a really strange, incomprehensible thing to people that don't know what I'm talking about. I really like blue shadows, or blue... What would you call it? Blue world color, I guess. I think that's what it's called in Blender. Because the thing is, like, that's how in Blender and... Selfie?
Larby.
How?
Larby.
I don't like the way you say that. It creeps me out. Touch her face to change expressions. Okay, hang on. Oh. Right side. Ah!
Larby.
How? I don't actually know what I did to do that. Ah, there. Okay, I see. You. Okay. Left side previous. Your face freaks me out. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I think I'm just smacking her in the face now. I hate it. I hate it more. Okay, we're going with this, and we're rotating. Your face changed. How dare you? I just keep smacking her in the face until she gets the right How many expressions do you have? You have too many. I will stop only when I get the one I am looking for. This is creeping me out. This is extremely uncomfortable. Okay, we're getting close. Your tongue is unusually square. There we go. Nope. Shit. Hey. Perfect. That was totally worth my time. Anyways. That's probably not something I need to be concerned about. Okay, I also gotta say... Oh, I guess I can turn that off. I love... I don't know what you'd call it, like neoclassical architecture with excessive pipes. My god, your legs are horrifying. There's an artist that does that. I can't remember what his name is, but... Man, his work is awesome. Okay, you have failed me. You... Do the thing. Thank you. One moment again. You, take a nap or something, I don't know. Okay. What am I... Oh. Well, guess I'm going this way. That's fine. That's fine. Whoop. This is not a concern for me. Ah! This is fine. Wow, okay, you really can't even just rush them. Okay, we're just gonna take this to a walk. Maybe to a little sneak. Perfect. Ah, this place I am gonna... This is not gonna go well, let me assure you of that. I thought I jumped directly into the spinny blades. Don't trust that. Well, I trust that even less now. Hello? Can I help you? Trap? Valve. Ooh. Got very slappy hands. I don't think I like that. Really, so this was nothing. I don't know what it is about the textures. This makes me think almost of a Newgrounds game. She's kind of got the Fancy Pants vibe, if anyone remembers that little Flash game. I don't like these. Hello. How did I... This was scan. Okay, take it over there. Oh. Well, that's... intriguing. Ooh, Jesus, hi! Don't do that, man. I did not need an excavator jump scare. I really wish there was someone in the chat right now. It is uncomfortably quiet. It's fine, I get it. No one wants to join me. Jump scare! Evident. Ooh, nope, that's where I just was, idiot. Alright. Not my problem. Yeet! I cannot open doors like a normal human. I have to punch them. God, I love those textures. This is so weird. This really does feel to me like the megastructure is building. How do I talk to you then? Don't say it like that, you freak. How do I make you talk? Oh. Whoops. Should we take a break? Sure. Ah. Bench.
Readings didn't detect a structure this big.
Did you not look with your eyes?
You know, Orby, if I knew it, I wouldn't have accepted this contract.
Did you have a choice? I kind of thought you were, you know, your job was just go where they tell you to go. I didn't know this was like a choose your own adventure type of job.
So much for an easy job.
You don't know that. Why don't we have some fun? Nah, stop complaining. They're complaining more. Hello. I don't know what Slenderman has to do with anything, but hi. Welcome to the stream. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. So I will refrain for the moment. Man, I'm short. I'm exceptionally short. God, I want to jump in the hole again. I don't think she needs to rest. She just took a rest. It's fine. She can deal with it. I don't know what that means, but I am getting increasingly concerned, but I shall not say anything because you're the first person to join the stream tonight. Hello? Oh, I thought there was a little jump event or something. I don't trust that dump truck. There's secrets here. Okay. Never mind, there are not secrets here. Oh, hello. Come to me. Ah. Okay, goodbye. Alright then. Ooh. I see another one there. God, that sand falling effect is really nice. There's a little bit of, I don't want to say like weirdness with the textures, but there's something kind of strange about like the, I don't know what you'd call it, like the dithering on them, I suppose. I mean, it looks fine, but there's, I don't know what it is. But it doesn't matter, we're going on an adventure. Hello. Certain, another one kind of far away. I don't know what that... That's mildly concerning. Nope, 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 jump. There you go. The problem I've noticed with a game like this, and why I was kind of hoping that some people would end up in the chat... Ah. Little rocks rumbly thing. It's kind of cool effect. There's some good polish in this game. What was I saying? Same with the polish, I think. No, I already said that. There's a problem I've noticed with this game immediately is it doesn't really have enough going on in it to, no, idiot, that way, to really comment on too much. So the lack of chat is really causing me grief. Ah! Okay then. That's the first time I've actually taken damage. And I've again completely lost my train of thought. I also love the giant dump truck up there. I can't remember what game that is. Nope. Oh god. That did something kind of similar like that, where you can see the giant things in the... Nope, sideways, moron. Nope, sideways, moron. Sideways, moron. Idiot. I'm not going back for that drone. That was miles away. Oh. Hi? Unsettling. Oh, you can't just turn corners with this. Okay. That thing with the giant dump truck that, like, you can see where you're heading later on. I can make that. No, I can't. I've said that before and was wrong. Where, like, they've got the boss in the distance and you can see it. And kind of, like, use it as a landmark. What game? Was that Tears of the Kingdom? Nope. You. Okay, now jump into... No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, okay. Well, sure hope you can make this. She could not indeed make this. But yeah, that's just a good feature of a game. Having, like, a giant thing in the distance to work towards that you can, like, clearly identify as your end location. You should slide better than that. I lived. I don't know how I lived, but I did. Oh, I think I just went too high up. Oop. Okay, that's an option. I guess I could help with the lamp. Go left. No, idiot. There you go. I feel like this is almost gonna be... Okay, then. I feel like this is almost going to be, in stream form, my new haste. Because well, it's still coming out at the moment. But when I was playing Haste, basically my whole thing that I enjoyed... Oh, good job. I was not expecting you to succeed there. Was just to relentlessly bully the tiny anime girl protagonist. Because it was funny. And she had a lot of qualities that made it entirely justifiable to do so. No, moron. Yep, give me useful camera angle. And I'm definitely going to be doing the same for P here. God, this is so Titanfall. I love it. Hello. God, that's so good. More games need to do, like, directional slicing like this in Metal Gear Revengeance. Ow, sorry for your legs. It's just such a neat look. I mean, I'd love to know how it's done as well. Because I can't imagine it's particularly... Oh, what was it that they did? I think the way you do it, and they may have developed a technique that is different than this now. Those vents are having some problems. I think the technique at the time was... You have the sword, or in this case chainsaw, and you sort of... I think you've got two invisible cubes on opposite sides of the blade. And when it cuts where the actual mesh of those intersects is the blade, so it determines that is where you cut something. And then it booleans the model of the enemy by having a gross, gory insides, or in this case, molten metal, texture appear on the Boolean slice. So I think what it does is it actually duplicates the model and cuts it in half and like creates two copies with opposite sides removed, which is determined by which side of the blade it came through. And then it just turns them into like a little physics object so that it rolls around like it does here. I think that was the technique. I'm gonna fail at this infinitely. Well, that is one way to fail at it. I was hoping it would be a bit more... Actually... Okay, then. Man, she sure makes a mess when she lands. Okay. How do I do this? Not like that. Well, you could have tried a little bit harder than that. I haven't figured out how to actually change direction while doing that. This is not going well. Can I just, like... Evidently not. Can I just, like, climb on... I know I've already tried this and it didn't really work. Nope, she just bashes her head on it like an idiot. Unless... we cheat by going right on the edge here. Right on the edge here. Nope, she will not acknowledge it. Okay, this is a very early skill check. Maybe, can I just make that? Can I actually just make that? Hang on. Am I a moron? I'm a moron. It's not even... I'm just gonna say that they put in a lot of effort. That is a cool. That looks awesome. I love that. They put in a lot of effort to put it all the way around there and really confuse me and make me think that it was something slightly more complicated than it actually was. Admittedly, entirely my fault for being stupid, but I'm still gonna say they could have not. Oh, cry about it. No, don't you dare jump off that way. Nope, nope. There you go. Roll into the wall like a moron. Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't know why, but the way she kind of explodes on impact is funny to me. I feel like it shouldn't be, but it is. Okay. Okay, God, that's so oh, it's their goggles doing that, okay. It's very disorienting. Well, you're a fool. Where am I? Okay. Alright, that was... that may have been closer than I think it was. Oh. Ah! I really thought that one was gonna move. Whoa! Okay, you're just a moron. I remember something from the tutorial that if I'm doing this while jumping, I won't grab onto things. I forgot about that. Okay, well, if you jump, that was early. That was my bad. Okay, this may be an unpopular opinion, but again, I'm fine. A game like this is where I'm perfectly happy for it to be a yellow paint game. Like, you know how it will just show you exactly where to go by little yellow paints, or in this case, orange tiles and stuff. This is one of those few times that I'm okay with it. Because in a platformer... Interact. Okay, I don't feel like this is quite interacting. I feel like this is more trying to dismember. Technically interacting. Yeah, the reason I think this is perfectly acceptable in a game like this... Moron. Moron. What are you... I'm sorry, what exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Oh, I see. The reason I think it's perfectly acceptable here... Where are you going? I am trying to have a coherent thought, but you keep doing things that are inexplicably stupid. Like that. The reason it is acceptable here is because in a game like this, I don't feel like you want to do much thinking about where you're going. Actually, I would argue that megastructure games should always follow the yellow paint rule, because that was a major issue I found with, what was it called? Well, hang on a second, this seems like a secret way. Not really secret, but... drone. Because that was a major problem I experienced with... Bleak Faith. Which was, it was so open and so massive, and with so little hand-holding, that it wasn't so much a thing of like, oh, is this the correct way to go, or is this some secret way? You don't think that. You think, am I supposed to be here? Did I accidentally get outside the map, or is this intentional? I can't tell, everything's so incoherent, I honestly don't know if I'm still in the map or not. And that's a problem that you don't want to generally encounter. Or you don't want your players to encounter, because then they're just gonna get frustrated by how utterly perplexing the map is. Oh, another drone. Hello. Whereas this, and kind of that mirror's edge thing of like, we're gonna make a nice bright white city, and then everything interactable is like a vibrant color that stands out very overtly. That is a good way of doing it, because there's no question as to where you're going or what you're supposed to do. Okay, there's one up... Oh wait, there's one right over there. I'm trying to think of other... Okay. What was that? Oh, the number of drones I had, I guess. Here, you just go right here. White Knuckle was totally fine with that, because it was, there wasn't really much thought to where you were going. You were going up. And that's all there was to it. Lorne's Lure definitely... Lorne's Lure didn't really have that problem in that it was... you know, a problem of where am I supposed to go. It's how am I supposed to get there, because everything I do is just, you have to do it exactly perfectly, otherwise you die, which is stupid. I have a bias against Lawrence Lure. It caused me grief. Bleak Faith, again, like, that one definitely had the problem of, like I said, am I even supposed to be here? I may have gotten outside the map and this is a, like, dead end, but you just keep going forever. I don't know what that is.
Central Operator said we have an interference, but wasn't Beton Tech supposed to be motorproof?
I don't know what that means.
I don't want to replace my headset. It's still working fine.
Then don't.
You're made of Beton, Orby. What's your view?
They're slacking just like you. I'm gonna take every opportunity.
Perhaps Operator G is just slacking, huh?
I'm gonna take every opportunity to antagonize you because it's funny. This is just the way things are. You don't have a choice in this. You will be mocked relentlessly, and I will enjoy it immensely. Oh god. Well, goodbye. I like how she just had, like, the respawning is just her having an out-of-body experience. Like, holy shit, I just had some crazy intrusive thought about, jumping into a hole, and, I don't know, I might have PTSD from whatever that was. How do I dispose of you, friend? I cannot without going in a direction that I don't want to. Nope, moron. Door? Nope. Turn on. I know about the scanner, don't judge me. I wish I could climb these. These seem climbable. That's a weird texture, but I kind of like it. I don't know how to describe it, really. Like, you know how to properly do a texture like that with pixel art? You could have not. You're an idiot. What was I saying? You basically have to go one at an angle, and you get... To get a 45-degree angle with pixel art, you kind of have to, just have it like pixel, then pixel, then pixel, and it's not properly connected, and it just looks very... Kind of looks crocheted or something. I don't know. It's like, you could just turn that texture 45 degrees, and you're good. That is totally an option that I... Like I said, because I'm sort of a pixel art purist at times, I almost refuse to do the thing that I know would make it objectively better, because it just doesn't quite seem proper. What was that? You got the hiccups or something? Get over it. You don't need your lungs doing stupid things, or your diaphragm. Alright. Oh, he can not climb that. I see. I'm an idiot. Where am I taking? Ah, here we go. Be gone, drone. Be gone, weird little diggy things. Aggressive excavator. God, this game is pretty. I also love games where it's like you can just see the whole map. Like, just everything is here. That's just cool. Like, there's no guesswork about, like, oh, where am I going? What can I do here? It's like, here's everything. Literally everything you could do in this game is in sight. Not looking forward to dealing with you. Because I am not entirely confident in my abilities to do anything, honestly. Well, this is unnecessarily spooky compared to how lovely everything was. Hi. Die! Oh god, I missed. Now, an interesting thing about what I was saying in regards to how they do that effect is that the separated parts become individual pieces. So it must not be just an actual Boolean thing, because otherwise the parts would stay connected even when they're obviously separated, because they're just on different sides of the blade, so it wouldn't really make each separated piece an individual component like it was there. So it must be something where it... I'm not even entirely sure. Can I... Oh, I think I'm actually supposed to go this way. Doesn't really look like it, but I'm gonna trust it. I shouldn't have trusted it. Die! Yeah, because look, the scoop and the body are separate from the treads. Whereas if it was just a straight Boolean, it would have... Oh, I guess I just go down that way. If it was just a straight Boolean, it would have, those would have still been connected, even though they were... Well, if you could have not... I was kind of hoping you could change your direction midair. Either these things are getting harder to kill, or I'm somehow getting worse at my job. I'm not exactly sure how I would get you. Huh. So it must actually, I would say... And the weird thing was that the treads still kind of wobbled on it, on the body, so it must maintain the rig somehow, while also being dismembered into physics-based objects. Ooh, hi! Where did you come from? I'm not sure if anyone finds it interesting when I discuss game design and 3D modeling, but I do find it very interesting just trying to determine the way people have done stuff. Because a lot of cases, it's probably things that I would like to do, or figure out a way to do myself in some manner. Okay. There we go. If I could just figure out, you know, what the technique is. Alright then, good job. Again, I don't know why it's amusing me. Why I find it so amusing when she explodes, but it just is to me. And I feel like it shouldn't be, but you know. That's just the way it is. Well, that's cool. Man, I love this. The textures are just all so good. I also, so here's the thing, my brother has an issue with textures being different sizes, and to a certain extent I agree. However, I also like when they do it, like, this is a good example of it, where it's like, these textures don't need to be that small because they're just very basic materials, and then we can have them smaller or bigger as we need them to be, as we need more detail in certain areas. And things like sand, it's perfectly acceptable to have the texture way bigger. It also gives a good sense of scale of how... of how big this world is. Because obviously it's a mega structure. So it would make sense that the structure is bigger in some ways. And to have the textures actually physically bigger kind of lends itself to that in a nice way. But only in this case. I've seen examples of that looking really bad. Holy crap, that was nightmarish. God, that swoopy little... that, like, blur? It does. That is nice. Everything about this game is just so pretty. I don't trust this one bit. Alright, sure. Oh yes, go to the trypophobia wall. Good idea. Holes! Yes, stick your hand in one. It definitely is a good idea.
Hey, look. I found some weird holes.
I don't like... the way you talk freaks me out. Don't stick your face near those. You don't know where it's been.
Are they connected to something?
That is voxel-based, I think. You are a good girl for finding this. Yes, go with the condescending. Don't make that noise. You're freaking me out. That is not a voxel base. I don't know what that... is that? I am so confused about that effect. Especially because, look, it flattens there. Why is it do... what? How did they do that? What an... so the way I would think they did that... okay, there was this thing I saw. Someone recommended me a Godot video. There was like a portal that looked like multiple layers of texture going into a hole, and they were kind of swirling around each other to give a portal effect. I think it's something like that, where it's like, it's a false in. Like, it's not actually going into the wall, it's just an effect that looks like it is, and it's actually just like a decal put over it, which is why when I get close to it and at certain angles, it flattens. And that actual, effect is like 20 different layers of translucent dark material stacked on top of each other, so that the deeper in it goes, the darker it looks, with just a black layer on the bottom. I think that's how they did that. Also, the thing where you get close to a wall and she sticks her hand out to it is very nice. I love just like little ambient interaction things like that. That is so cool. See, that's a thing that I find very interesting about game design. Is like, when it comes to video games, there's a lot of, Jesus Christ, are you serious? Okay, that wasn't nearly that bad. The best way I could describe it is AAA slop. It has the appearance of high quality, but it's actually terrible. Because AAA studios think they've basically optimized the hell out of game design and just broken it down to its base elements of game, and also political messaging, which is often cringe. Whereas this is a game where you can tell that they actually cared about it, because there's all these weird little details and nuance and things like her hand putting out. When she goes to the scanner, she actually lifts her goggles up. Even just the menu thing of how you could just poke her in the face, that is a good detail. Also, I noticed, look, when I run around, I get, like, covered in dust. Just like how I get covered in blood and oil. That was another thing I noticed about the game Strafe. There was a bathroom in the suburbs level where you could just go in and turn on the hand dryers, you could flush the toilets, you could spin the toilet paper rolls, and there was absolutely no reason to do that. Like, it didn't accomplish anything. It was just, hey, we can add a weird little bit of goofiness and fun and interactability for absolutely no reason other than we're passionate about this game and we want to add some cool little features. Oh. Huh. And that's neat. That is a thing where you can tell these people actually give a crap about this game and aren't just making it for profit. They're doing it because they love it. And I really like that. Ooh. That is voxel-based, I think. Hi. Oh man, you're big. You're big. You're even bigger than I expected. Oh my god, you're big. I'm gonna go under here, please. Ooh, hello. Grab the dangly bits. This is normal. Oh, this is cool. I love... Okay, now I'm getting Shadow of the Colossus vibes. It's like you can tell the inspirations of this game. The kind of machines seem very near automata. The dismemberment is extremely Metal Gear Revengeance. The climbing bosses is sort of Shadow of Colossus. It's like there's so many things you can tell like they wanted to put into this game. Okay. Oh my god, this is weird. Man, this is cool. I love this. Nope. Can you turn around? Yeah, there you go. Good job. You're a real winner. Oh, I caused damage? I caused damage! Nope, wrong way, moron. This way. I will still bully you relentlessly because it is funny. And you deserve it. Hi. Can you see me? Oh man. These textures are just pretty. Like, they're so minimal, but they just look nice. You can tell what it's trying to show. And that's all you really need. Ow. Okay, we're doing some good damage. Oh, this is not gonna go well. How? What am I trying to accomplish here? Guess we'll find out. Okay, then. Wheel. Alright, guess we're doing that again. Come back here. Get back here. This is pretty. Nope. Oh, dear God, no! Run! Oh, cool. Thank you for at least saving some of my progress. End my progress before I felt like a moron. Good. Okay. Oh god. I did not properly dismember you. You listen, it's actually easier if you get squished. I'm not gonna squish you though, because I'm nice. Okay, so I actually have to chop a certain amount of it before it goes off. Okay, that's a cool mechanic. Man, this is dangerous. God, okay, that is a cool way of doing a health bar. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Ah! Ah! Climb, you moron! Where have you ended up? Okay, now go up faster. Be smart about this. Don't be an idiot with your life. Don't be an idiot with my life either, for that matter. That's more important. You're actually pretty expendable. You're probably a clone or something. Which means your life has inherently less value as a person. Actually, you know, it's questionable whether you even are a person if you're a clone. I would argue no. My genuine first impression is clones are not people. Wow. Okay. God, that's a nice smoke effect. All of these cutscenes are really well choreographed. Good job. You get a pat on the back. Can I get a...
Orby.
I don't like the way you say Orby. It really freaks me out, I'll have you know. Your faces also disturb me. I don't know why, but this one I just like. You just look so confused and uncomfortable with the situation. It's perfect. Alright, progress. Giant tractor, not tractor, dump truck. Obliterated. Why? Not OSHA compliant. Did you see the railing? It was all over the place. It was not safe for continued functionality. This is weird. Whee! God, this is so cool. Ooh! Plant! Sofa! Doom!
A tomb.
Is it? Hang on a second. Need to see if any of my regular friends are online to harass. They are not. Lame. Yes. Those are lovely plants. I know how they did that. I'm gonna ramble about game design again. So, I think that process is there's not actually any wiggling happening with the plant. The plant is an entirely stationary object with no animation on it. And then you, like, apply a noise filter to it, like, or a noise texture. A three-dimensional, four-dimensional kind? I think it's four-dimensional one. So that as it moves through the plant, it distorts the mesh in ways in accordance to the noise map that makes it have the impression of movement.
Any idea how many overwrites it might have?
I don't know what that means. honestly, the grass does look kind of nice.
Don't let the artificial grass fool you. Let's move on.
Artificial or not, it would be soft. At least somewhat soft. Look where we are. We're in the desert. It is a disgusting, sad, little gray, pale desert. And we have nice artificial grass. Let me enjoy the AstroTurf, you doomer. Like, look how pretty this is. Don't be a doomer. Yes, it's desolate. Yes, it's apocalyptic. But it's really cool. I love giant, oversized pipes. I think that's why I liked Portal 2 so much. Ooh. Whoops. I don't know what that does. I can cut that, I bet. No, you don't get to sleep. Or sit down. Sitting down's for winners. You have not won yet. You've killed one bulldozer. That's not even a bulldozer. You've killed a dump truck. The dumpiest of the trucks. We can get a view of it, though. Hello, Toasty. Welcome to the stream. I can punch this random anime girl in the face until she changes her expression. Stop. Don't do that one. That one is disgusting. That smile creeps me out. Ah. Perfect. I thought... Do your pupils dilate? Kind of. Alright, cool. Back to the, adventure. God, I love the aesthetic. You know, that's a thing. The pipes... I feel like too many games focus on the concrete and not enough on the pipes. We need more giant pipe games. Yay. Blink to clean... Oh, is that what I'm doing? Hang on. Can I dirty the lens? Stand directly under the sand waterfall. There we go. Oh, that is a nice detail. Oh, that's so cool. I haven't discovered Mario? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean the Mario 64 thing of how you can, like, just mash his face around into horrible amalgamations of meat? Can I go under? Nope, I cannot go under. Goodbye! Into the hole! Oh, giant pipes. Yeah, Mario, I guess, does that too. I forgot. Did I? No, that was the tomb, right. Okay. By the way, Toasty, let me know if the audio is atrocious. I can't tell. It sounds kind of loud for me, but I think it's also good. I don't know. You tell me if the music is too loud. Well, return to the void, anime girl. There we go. Okay, that's not voxel. No, it is voxel-based. No, it's not. That is just a very low-resolution height map, I think. I can turn that down. Hang on. Let's turn music volume down to like 90... 85. No, no, idiot! You fool! Where have you ended up? Well, This is entirely your fault. I'm gonna slam you into this pipe. She's fine. Oh, that's intriguing. I can make it. This seems like a very toxic environment. I don't know what this is, but it's probably a lot of asbestos. Ah! Alright. Waiting is for nerds. Aha! What are you? Some new kind of enemy, I think. Hello. Oh god, no. Hi. You're...
Readings are detecting a new motor. A long-range model. I've never seen this one before.
Well, long range...
Ugh, I hate flying ones.
Well, long range doesn't mean shit if I can... Ah! Well, okay, long range might mean shit. God, that's so cool. I am not gonna stop. Toasty, since you weren't here at the beginning, I am gonna harass you with all the things I've already said about booleans and dismembering things in video games, like Metal Gear Revengeance. And how much I love them. Ah. Oop. Okay, that's not where we're going. Nope, nope, nope. Turn around, turn around. Nope, don't do that. Do that. Good job. You're an accomplishment. Everyone likes you. No one is disgusted by your lack of skills. Don't let it bother you, and don't think about it too much. Okay, you are disgusting me again. Perfect. The movement in this game is really good. It's like you don't have to do much. Oh, hello, Saint. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's alright. Everyone seems to be late today for some reason or another, so I'm not really gonna hold it against you. How do I drop? Can I just... Don't do that. Don't do that. Drop. There you go. Good job. I won't throw you into the abyss this time on purpose. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, alright, I have parrying ability. I forgot about that. Well, I technically have a parrying ability. Ah, okay, so I can kind of slow down time when I aim. Ha! Not one of these is heading back in the direction it's supposed to. Cool. God, this game looks so good. Hello. None of you actually do anything, so I don't know what you're trying to prove. You're just here to unnerve me. I guarantee one of these is gonna pop open and when I least suspect it. Never mind, they're cowards. They fear the anime girl. They fear the OSHA inspector. They know that they can't stand against me. Is that little smiley face on it? What are you eating? Describe it. Is it hardtack?
Here, want some?
I am a robot. I cannot eat. You're a moron. Let's really try to open your non-existent mouth. Is the only correct option.
Oh, there's only 4 left.
Excuse me? The way you look at me is haunting. It's very disconcerting. Please stop. I will pay you to stop. I'm not paying you, actually. Like, I'm assuming... I'm gonna make an assumption that, you were born and bred to do whatever this job is that you're doing, assuming you're not a clone, which I still suspect that you are. Which means you don't have rights as a human, because you're technically not a human. That was not part of the not a human thing. I don't remember where I was going with this. My point was that you're not getting paid, and we are not legally required to pay you because you are not a person. Because you're a clone. Even if you're not a clone, legally, on the paperwork, you are a clone so that we don't have to pay you. Pirating this as we speak. Well, don't pirate it, buy it. Spend money. Don't be cheap. This game was made by people who actually seem to give a crap about their game. And not just make AAA slop. If you don't spend money on the game, I'm gonna call you poor. Yeet. Hello. You're a moron. Don't, no, up, vertical. There you go. Good job. You've almost made me proud of you. Where are you going? What have you done? You have killed us both. Never mind. Alright. You're a poor. You're a peasant. Spend money. Contribute to the society that you live in. Do not feed off of it like a parasite. Make money, be valuable, and of course spend money on anime girl games. The most important product society produces. The only product, some might say. Everything else is just consequential to creating anime girl games. God, this is pretty. Like, look at the sand sliding off things texture. Whee! I don't know what's with the trees. They kind of... I don't know what's wrong with this, but this I hate. I don't like those sounds.
Larby.
Don't say my name like that. I want to back you into the tentacle mess. This is horrible. I hate it. Kill it all. Kill everything. I've changed my mind about whatever joke I was trying to get at with this. Just kill. I love the textures of the tentacles. Anyone left? Good. Like, look at those textures. They're so minimalist, but I love the way they look. I'm stealing that texture for something I will be making at some point, probably, or not. I have not seen a drone in ages. It's weird. Oh, what? Where have I ended up? Whoa. Okay, guess this is a place I don't want to be in. That was bizarre. I have no idea what's happening in this place. It's very hissy. I feel morally obligated to destroy every single one of these things. Perfect. Why do you exist? Just to be disgusting. Okay. Someone was having a barbecue, apparently. Or several dozen barbecues. God, I don't know what it is about those textures, but I just love them more than anything. They look so good. I will not jump into the hole a fifth time. Hi. How can I help you? That was weird. Whee! What? Oh god! Oh my god! Oh. Oops. Drone! Come to me. Reveal yourself. Oh, right, I already got him. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Whee! Man, her head really goes flying. Okay then. We're gonna try to just dodge. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I forgot I need to get up coffee. What have you given me money for now? Spend money and no, that's just something different. Hang on. Was the I can never figure out how to navigate coffee. There's like 20 different pages that are exactly the same, and do the same thing. I don't think you sent me a message with that, unless I am, again, lost in how this thing actually works. Payments. Spend money and contribute towards developers so they can keep making awesome games like this. If you don't, then I will find you. Okay, it was just such a corporate sounding message that I thought it was something just buy coffee, not actually what you were saying. I better get the opportunity to kill those later. Because as we know, we cannot suffer the clanker to live. That is my whole job here. Complete clanker extermination. Oh my god, I actually got them with it. Oh yeah. Cool. Back to the darkness. Well, this is very, the evil within. Is that closing it? Really? You are designed to lock onto those things, and somehow you still missed it, you fool. Disgusting. I am docking your pay. Or I would, if you were getting paid. Which you're not. Because, clone. Hello. Motors from... what? Hello. Cease to be. You're still alive. Ow. Okay, there's... I see. Probably gonna pop out of this door at me. Oh my god, I could have never predicted it. I don't know why I feel the need to sass the game over that. How in God's name would I even? Cannot fathom it. Tube. Awesome view. There we go. Oh god, what have you done? If that starts filling up, I panic. Oh, hang on. Discontinue yourself. Oh, I see. Yeah, quality slop. You only... that is my favorite. I can't remember if it was 4chan or where it was. That's like... What? What do you mean by that? It's like, the only reason you like it is because it's actually a good game. It's like... What? Wait, what? Are we not allowed to like that? I guess we're just liking things is illegal now. I don't like this. This has backrooms. Oh god, I'm gonna get lost so hard. I don't even know where I'm going. Let's stay on the outskirts. Oh, hello. Friend acquired. Heading for second friend. Ooh. I love giant staircases. I mean, really, the number of things that I don't love about megastructures is very little. Because I love megastructures. The giant stairs remind me of Hyperion. Because there's a part, I think in the first chapter, or like the first story, the priest's story. I don't know where I'm going, so I'm just gonna start running around like a psycho. There's like, he's on Hyperion, and there's like this giant, ancient, beautiful church there. That is like, how the hell did this end up here? It's like older than, I think it was like older than either when the first humans came to Hyperion, or older than humanity itself. And it leads down into a giant, like, just giant staircase leading down like a couple kilometers, like, I think it was like a 500-kilometer deep hole in the ground, or a crevice, canyon, whatever you want to call it. Quite like this. And then at the bottom is just this... I can't explain too much of it, but there's the cruciforms down there that make you immortal. It's disheartening to know there are people who generally think like that. Oh, those people who've only experienced Dota and League of Legends, yeah. Yeah, the people who think any game being actually good is a bad thing because they've only played games that cause hatred and pain. Ah, this seems right. Better be anyways. I felt like I just saw a demon. Well, yeah, just fail at the last hurdle. Good job. Yay. Where am I taking you? I thought there was another drone up here. There he is. Hello. Oh my god, there's so many drones. This is certainly an this is very... I don't like this kind of environment. Because I swear I keep seeing demons out of the corner of my eyes. I really don't like it because, like, it's just pillars. But it would be so easy for something to be lurking just out of sight. You know, that would be an interesting experiment. I don't know how you could do it exactly. I think you'd have to, like, program something like characters with, probably the easiest way to do it would be a top-down oh, God. Where do I take the drone so that I don't lose these immediately? A top-down environment where you'd have, let's say, 2 character models that are just little orbs. Hang on. Ah! 2 little orbs, or circles, that project a raycast from them. Or, like, you know, what would you call it? Like, kind of like projecting a flashlight that shows, like, their field of view. Whoops. Because it would be interesting to know, in a situation like that, where you've just got a bunch of pillars in a grid, how many passes they could make from each other, essentially without ever actually seeing each other. I'd be very interested to know how that would go. don't actually know how to aim this back at you. I'm just gonna try to live. Well, failed at the first hurdle. Hello, sir. Please don't do that. It is hazardous to my health. Ah! Oh, this is not going well. Oh my god, a double kill. I got an achievement for that. Ah, I see. I have to double tap it to get it going. I see. Ooh, that's scary. You know what would also be interesting about that idea? I was just saying, like, the, like that exact thing, where there's, like, it's just you, and then there's some kind of monster in there, or something that wants to kill you. Is not how long could you go without seeing each other, but also how easy would it be to lose something in that same kind of just pillared space? Oh, God. That did not look that high. Because I feel like it would be kind of hard to judge how far away you were. Or how far you and someone else was away from you if it was like a first-person perspective. So, it's like if you manage to just get out of line of sight, get on the opposite end of a pillar, and then just start running in an opposite direction, it would have... your enemy would have a hard time determining, first of all, where you previously were, like your exact location, and then also where you've gone after that point. Do not fall off the edge. That'd be interesting to experiment with. I don't think you guys were here when I first discovered this. I love the way she crawls. It is horrifying. Look at the angle of her neck and her legs. Absolutely horrific. I love it. Whee! You're fine. Absolute gremlin energy is right. Man, it is getting hot in this room. Also, the way she opens doors is perfect. Yeah, this is a good... Oh, God! What have you done? This is entirely your fault. You did not need to open those floodgates.
Cement.
Yes, good job.
They've started another overwrite. Damn machine.
You were the one who opened that floodgate.
I'm getting tired of that normie.
As long as you don't get tired of... are you getting tired of me? I'm gonna keep being passive-aggressive to you now. It's fun.
All structures are the same, no matter where I go.
Racist. But also accurate. I don't think there's any getting that orb without suffering. So I will not. Technically, I am not getting a bonus pay for, you know, collecting all of the orbs. Technically, I'm not getting any pay, so it's totally fine. Whee! That's fine. I didn't need those legs. Ooh, orb. Whoop. Wait, you couldn't say clanker before? Or did you just... I don't know why you spelled it that way, but... Oh god, well, goodbye! I am encased in cement forever. A fitting end for a anime girl, I think. You become encased in cement and you are being transformed into a marketable figurine. This is your fate, it is how you will end, and it is what you deserve. Whee! Ah! Isn't allowed to mention the name of it in Vietnamese noodle soup. Okay, that's a fun one. Oh, really? Okay, I can get him. Well, goodbye. Jesus, okay, I didn't even get to the cement. Just break my spine open on the ground. Okay, well, cement it is. Is there... There needs to be a faux... I'm assuming it's pronounced faux. It's probably not, because it's got weird accent marks and nonsense on it. Fake leathers. Really. What, did you do it? What happened? What did you say? I had some... I don't know how any of those words are pronounced. Oh. Ah. That's... I was gonna say, if someone doesn't have a restaurant called Friend or Foe, I will be disappointed. But if it's not actually pronounced that way, it probably doesn't work as well. Cease to be. There was no reason to come here. Where am I going? Ah, wall. Now, how'd you get a hit off on me? I will not tolerate that. Disgusting. Hang on a second. I just realized I'm in the wrong tab of YouTube. Bad tech yet. That's Vietnamese, right? I know nothing about Vietnam except for, the war. And even that I know shockingly little about. Because believe it or not... Alright, good job, you moron. Man, you didn't even get absorbed by the concrete. It's become so solid that you just splattered on the top of it. Don't shred me. Hello. Thank you for not shredding me. You tried, but you died, so fair is fair. cement. I'm not saying that in a Boston accent or whatever that is you're trying to type. I refuse. God, I'm still not entirely sure what this texture is. It seems like it would be a really weird choice to do it with voxel art. Especially since there's partial voxels. Like, they're not fully... I think it must be a height map that's just really low resolution. That's why it's kind of fuzzy around the edges. Doesn't matter. It looks beautiful. I love it. Okay, that's technically an option. Whee! Whee! Where am I going? Ah. Oh, I see. Don't be like that. She's very slappy. Oh, holes. Gross. Oh god.
Huh?
I was not prepared for that cutscene. Oh, hello. Well, that's strange. That was an interesting choice. I think it would have chosen an alternate path. Oh my god, that's weird. Okay, look at it. That's a 2D texture on the floor. That's pretty obvious, but look at that. From this angle, I think those are going the wrong way. Oh my god, that's bizarre. That is trippy. I think that's exactly the same way they did the holes. Like, it's some kind of normal map, not normal mapping, height map type thing. With how much concrete is being poured, I don't want to imagine the amount of heat generating from it. It's window liquor. I don't know what that means. Well, all that heat generating from it, why do you think we're in a desert? Cement factory. It's just the way it is. I can't tell if this is a slide. It is not a slide. It's instant death. Okay. Jump, grab, idiot. You disgust me immensely. Your failures are innumerable, and your drip is weak. I'm, you know, honestly, oh, the orange jumpsuit kind of, it could be worse. It's kind of a vibe. Jump, grab. Here we go. I don't actually know where I'm I see. Okay, well, just die then. You absolute moron. I don't like these doors. Well, you see, that's a good way to splatter. Be gone. No one's here. Oh, I don't think I mentioned. I've got a bar. Whoa, that was terrifying. What happened? Ah! Oh! I see. Well, hold on a second. There's dronage to acquire. I finally got that little mini bar thing set up in my closet here, so I've actually got like a counter with for my mini fridge and cupboards. It looks really good. So I got a drawer so I can. I'm gonna start doing that on purpose if you continue to die like a moron. I just spilled water all over myself. God. Alright, that's fine. I have no idea where I'm taking this drone. That's a problem for later. Never mind. It's a problem for right now. Okay. Nope. Nope, no, no, bad enemy girl. There we go. Good job. I am not entirely disappointed with you. This is cool. I just love giant mega structures. They're just the best. Oh, well, this is gonna suck. Whee! Ah. Alright. Oh, okay, you survived the You live to spite me, don't you? I think this is the right way. Yes, good. Oh, by the way, Toasty, if you're sending me messages on Discord, I can't see them because I don't have it open right now on my computer because it was causing a lot of lag for some reason tonight. Ooh, that's a weird tower. Ah, what the? Oh, can I just ram into you with my camera? How did I do? What did I do there? Somehow I was able to bash into her. Anyways, where did that helicopter go? Oh, well, I don't like this very much. This is disturbing. Alright then. Creepy. Why are you mad at me? What have I done? What now? I'm not apologizing. I've done nothing wrong. I will not apologize. I have done nothing wrong, woman. I will reluctantly apologize for the literally nothing that I have done to piss you off, other than existing.
You're lucky that I don't fully understand your beeps and bops.
So why are you pissed off at me? Regret nothing. I could push you into the abyss right now. Anyways, tube. There we go. Oh god, whoops. You know, that's also one of those things I find funny is, what Toshi's saying there. There's this whole stupid thing. I mean, it's all the okay, good job, moron. It's kind of that stupid feminist thing that it's like, oh, you know, men don't want female characters or female protagonists or action heroes or anything. It's like, no, we can totally do that. You just have to make them likable. Like, she's kind of, I don't know exactly how to describe this girl's personality, but it's like, at least she's kind of not a complete bitch about it. It's sort of like, remember, I remember this because, what was it? The Hunger Games was on TV a little while ago, I think yesterday. And I'm just remembering, what's her name, that actor, saying that she was the first female action hero. Yeah, she has a personality. She's nice about it. And kind of amusing. Yeah, whatever the star of Hunger Games was, claiming that she was the first female action hero, it's like, not only is that not true, like, in general, I'm not even sure if that was true that year. I mean, like, okay, so we've got... So assumingly she's never watched the Terminator movies and forgot that Sarah Connor exists. She forgot the Alien movies where Ellen Ripley exists. She forgot the Lara Croft movies. Like, it's just one of those things of, like, there are so many examples of this, and why did they work? Because they had a personality and they were likable. It's like that. It's not that hard. You just... Actually, that's... I remember there was another thing with that. With the new Warhammer bolt gun that I don't know when that's coming out. But I'm gonna have to play it at some point. Where... basically the tourists... Oh yeah, the Resident Evil movies. Hang on. I need to check something. Come on, please tell me I'm right about this. September 14th, 2012. March 23rd. Okay. So it was off by a little bit, but Resident Evil Retribution came out in 2012, and the first Hunger Games came out in 2012 as well. So I'm right, it's like, you weren't even the... I mean, you know, it's the third or fourth movie in the series there, but it is still funny that it's like, You weren't even the first female action hero that year. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, whoops, I'm not in the game. But yeah, it was one of those things of like the tourists for Warhammer saying like, oh, look, all of the stupid fans are gonna hate the new Warhammer Boltgun game because you're playing as a female character. It's like, no, the Sisters of Battle are awesome. Everyone loves the Sisters of Battle. They're the greatest. Who doesn't love pyromaniac space nuns? Like, that is the best character. Ah! It is very interesting how easily people... Like, I mean, a lot of it is intentionally misunderstanding. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I lived. I lived, bitch. Yeah, a lot of it is intentional misunderstanding, but it's like... We like things. We just, you know, we like our things not cringe and politicized for no conceivable reason. Like, just keep it entirely in universe. You don't need to... I think that's the thing I've talked about a lot before. It's just one of the things I hate more than anything is modern politics being put into a non-modern setting. Not even modern politics, modern morals is a weird thing as well that I hate. It's like, you know, modern morality is so utterly bizarre compared to the morality of every other time and place. I mean, even just Western morality is so weird compared to every other time and place. Even other places currently. Like, the best example of that is that concept of, I think I talked about this in the last stream, of how Vlad Tepes the Impaler is, like, you know, the most evil man in history who killed all of these people and the horrible atrocities he committed. And, you know, you go to Romania now and they're like, nah, he was our guy. Vlad was the best. He's a cultural hero. And at the time, everyone's like, no, yeah, he was awesome. He murdered massive quantities of Turks in just the most insane, violent ways possible, and because of that, he dissuaded them from invading the rest of Christendom. Like, that was a moral good by the standards of the time. I would say still by the standards of now, because Turks. Remember the Puckle gun? Genghis Khan, too, yeah. The Mongolians love him, because who wouldn't? He's awesome. Hello, can I look through you? Can I look through you, please? Please?
Orby.
I still hate the way you say Orby. It really freaks me out. Yeah, the Puckle gun is my favorite weapon in all of history. Just because of the sheer absurdity of its creation was, like, the square bullets. Where... I mean, just the part of how it's like, okay, it fires round bullets for shooting at Christians, because, you know, it's a humane bullet, tried and tested, works good. Whereas the square bullets are exclusively for shooting at Turks, because they'll tumble and roll and do more damage as they go through them. And what I just find so funny and interesting about that, and, you know, explains a lot of what was happening at the time and throughout history, is they didn't say... It specifically doesn't say, Muslims. It specifically says Turks. So it's like, no, it was no one other than exactly the Turks who have just been causing us grief for centuries, that we've made weapons specifically for dealing with them because they're just such a constant problem to us. That I find very amusing, and also, you know, kind of like, that tells you certain things about what was happening in the world at that time. I don't know how I got onto the topic of that, but I will bring up the Puckle gun at every conceivable opportunity. It is so hot in here. It is excruciatingly hot. I don't know what I'm planning to accomplish there. Yeah, the giant stainless steel statue of Genghis Khan is awesome. You know, it's just that thing is like, look, he may have been a genocidal warlord who conquered half of the known world, but he was our genocidal warlord who conquered half of the known world. And that is awesome. Like, if anyone's gonna do it, I'd prefer he be our guy. Or is he something so overwhelmingly self-indulgent that you have to sit down for a bit? Probably? I'm gonna need a more That was a bad time to look away from the screen. I might need a bit better of a, like, more specific of an example. Or, like, specifically what you're talking about. God, it's so hot. And the problem is I can't open my window because I had my window open all day, and the result of that was my neighbors blasting music all day long. Well, this is gonna be... Oh! I kind of thought I could stand on top of that. I can make this. I cannot make this. Ah! Oh dear God! Star Wars sequels. Oh. Yeah, stuff like that, where it's like, okay, you obviously just wrote yourself as the main character. And thought that was good enough. It's not. Like, I honestly cannot... Maybe I'm certainly trying to, Toasty. Ah! They come in real fast. Ah! What was I saying? Something about the prequels? Sequels? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think, to my knowledge, I have ever made a self-insert character. Which is what a lot of media seems to be now, for some reason. Well, then. Because the thing is, because usually the characters, or the self-insert ones, are, I just made myself, but cooler, and exactly the way I think I act, which is never actually the case, and you're way more cringe than you think. I lived. This was not a good thing. As far as I know, I've never made a self-insert character because I think I would cringe myself to death if I did that. Can I, like, stand? Oh, we're breaking it. Well. I can make this jump. There we go. That's not cheating. It's strategy. I mean, I guess technically my avatar here is my self-insert character. If we're being real technical about it. Oh, hello. How are you? Where am I taking you? Where am I going? I see secrets. Maybe, assuming I can get back. I have no idea what you just said. I'm assuming you're quoting song lyrics at me. Well, this is not going to end well. Okay, there is no return. Only forward. Is up as an option. I'm not doing that one. Look, I'm not going to do a 100% run here because I think I'd lose my mind. Well, this looks... Huh. Okay. Oh, is this... Wait, is this a boss? I was not prepared for a boss fight. I was not prepared for this already. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, that was easy. Ah, crap. Okay. Don't run away from me. Whee! Oh god. I thought I was about to die there. This is a cool map, just on a cement, like a weird wobbly cement ocean. Shoot me! Shoot me, you coward! I get the feeling it's not shooting anymore, and I actually have to try to climb onto it. Yeah, I'm staying up here. It'll come around. It'll come around at some point. Probably. Okay, here we go. We win these. We win these. We win these! Oh god. I blew it at the last exact final second. We win these. We can still do this. Come back here. Come back. Yes. Oh. Well, that was lame. Ew, don't touch me with your gross tentacles. You could try to run a bit faster. Oh, I didn't notice that. She changes run animations as she goes uphill. That's... The details in this game is so good. Nope, climb, moron. Climb you. I will end you. I will throw you into the blades of this helicopter if you fail me. You have failed me. And you failed me again. Okay, looks like because of this, we now have to play the waiting game. Are you serious? How could you? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. We win these. We win these. This is interesting. Hang on. Oh, that worked. Yay. Cool. You're dead now.
Warby.
Man, I really wish I could see the helicopter through the dust. Anyways, what? Oh wow, I'm actually almost... Hole, 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 hole! Yes! Oh, that was faster than I expected. It's so hot. It is absurdly hot. I forgot how much I hate streaming in the summer. This is awful. Okay, this is an interesting route you've chosen. Oh yeah, I remember being down there. Dump truck. There's the dump truck. Cool. What am I doing? Climbing. It's so hot. It's that kind of hot where you realize how hot you are after sitting in one place for a long time, and like you can feel the amount of sweat that is accumulated on you and on your clothes. I was like, I don't want to move. I don't want to get up and move because I know it's just going to feel even worse once I hate you. Once you start moving. Oh, this is gonna suck. Don't do this. Don't. Hello? Oh, hang on. We come back. Okay. Alright then, you're just gonna try to piss me off now, aren't you? What is rumbling? Am I sawing this whole tower in half? I don't think flex tape is going to help with this one. Yay, another tomb. Sit on the sofa. Okay then. You're really fickle with where you and when you want to take a break. We're actually... No, never mind. I was gonna say we're pretty... Oh my god. We're pretty close to getting to the end of this, but... Or the top, but I guess not. Some of these things really do look like weirdly voxeled. Is that still flowing down there? It would appear so. This kind of reminds me of... Was it Girls' Last Tour? The anime with the little tank? Wait, did they have a tank?
2 Elden machines in a single array?
Sure, if you say so.
I have a feeling, Warby. This is the one. This is definitely an alpha structure. I can feel it.
If you say so. I do not believe in anything you say.
There's something off about this place.
If you say so, I have no stand.
Does this mean we're gonna find an elder on each layer of the structure?
Yes.
Ugh, this is not good. But weren't these things sealed away in the Age of Isolation?
You tell me. I've got no basis for reality here. What I do have a basis for is that there is a hole beneath us. And I am compelled by fate to die. Oh, you didn't even make it to the hole. Pathetic. There we go. That's a nice empty spot. That's perfect hole territory. Perfect. Alright. Whew. It is absurdly hot. I just want to jump off of everything. Oh, well, looks like I did. The intrusive thoughts won. That's my bad. Sorry about that. I don't like that tower, because that looks like a staircase. And if they make me climb that entire staircase, I am gonna lose my mind. Considering I'm heading directly towards it, I think I'm gonna climb that entire staircase. Also, I think this is the end of what I know about this game. Because I remember in the trailers, it showed the helicopter and it showed the dump truck. I don't think it showed a third boss. So I'm not sure where we're going after this. So that's kind of neat. You got good stamina, I'll give you that. Oh, well, I don't like this. I'm sure these aren't structurally important. It's totally fine that I did that. I don't trust that cement mixer. Fight me. I really don't like this place. This isn't gonna work. There's no way I can climb this high. It doesn't seem like she's even willing to climb. I also really have to go to the bathroom, but I'm also like only 20 minutes away from finished. Oh, this was open the whole time. Do not like this. I will say, this is giving me vibes of Halo when you get to the flood mission. Oh, that's actually a small door. I have this feeling that every game at some point, or at least a lot of them, should decide, you know what, we're just adding a horror segment. Why? Because it's funny. Let's just add something horrifying for no reason out of nowhere after you think you know what's going on in this game. Okay. There's that cement mixer again. Haunting my dreams. Timer? Ah, timer. Hello. I'll be with you in a moment, hopefully. Come on, go for it. Perfect. Where am I taking you? I'd prefer to not. That would be the easiest. Okay, well, it still counts. Perfect. I really don't like the sand excavators. It kind of, like I said, it almost feels like the structure is kind of mimicking itself and just creating structures of the thing. Like, it's just replicating what it knows, and what it happens to know is the machines that inhabit it. Well, that can't be good. Oh my god. Huh. Alrighty then. That was interesting. Oh, I have to kill it? How? Fight me. Ah! Apparently like that. Okay, that is the wrong way. Technically, I feel like that was a boss, so we shall... Why are they made of sand?
Orby.
Yay. I don't know if this is actually taking photos or not, that are, like, being saved. But I don't really care. It's just a vibe. What?
Whoa, that was a roller? Frightening.
Was it?
I was wondering when they'd appear.
Okay, apparently that's a common thing. Almost at the end of the stream, then I can open my window again. Then it doesn't matter if my neighbors are being assholes. Oh, well, I don't like this. Okay, apparently this is the way I'm ascending. Truly terrible. I've been doing this for so long that my controller has stopped vibrating. I don't think that was technically how it was supposed to be done, but I do me. Be gone! I'm assuming that that was... Okay, I just got a little confirmation of a... Those are just tumbleweeds. Yeah, saving, so this is a save point. Oh, for God's sake, I've still got 12 minutes. I guess I can't... Alright, we're gonna keep going for a bit. Maybe try... No, go that way. Maybe we'll try to get to the next time she feels the need to talk. Okay, well that seems like a perfectly good place to stop. I think I'm going to stop it there. I'm just going to ramble for a little bit and hope that that catches up and ends the stream. Yeah. I love this game. It is so just charming and fun. Like, there's not really much to it. Like, there's not a lot of combat happening. It's just mostly exploration. Like, it's pretty linear, too. But it's just an enjoyable experience. It really feels like an old game. Like, something around Shadow of the Colossus era. But yeah, I can really see the influences of all the different things like that. Nier Automata, Revengeance, as I said. Oh good, I don't have to climb that, I hope. I wonder how fast she's moving. Because I was just thinking, while this seems like a megastructure, and it certainly is, just by the scale of things. Like, I wonder how fast she's making her way through everything. Because I've been only doing this for like 3 hours now, but it's like, how high have you gotten? Because that little tower over there, or down that way somewhere, is where I started. So it's like, I've made a lot of progress in a massive structure in a seemingly short amount of time. Like, this must just be a daily routine. A great team, great arsenal. Yeah, I don't, I'm very happy with this. I'm glad I bought it. Okay, guess you can't stand on top of things. Yeah, I don't think I've really got any complaints about it. So far, anyways. Did I ever finish my thought on how I have a little kitchenette in my room now? The rest of my room is a complete mess anyways, because I had to remove everything from that closet to put it in. And it just kind of, you know, it's just a nightmare now. But that's one thing I've accomplished, so that's neat. I also have to go back to work tomorrow on, I think I probably only got like 6 hours of sleep today, and we'll probably do the same tonight, because... I don't know, it's my first day back, so I can afford to be a little bit tired one day. I tell myself as I prepare to suffer. But thankfully I get Monday off, so actually that's a thing. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. Toasty might suspect. I think on Monday... I actually bought something on Thursday here that will help make things a lot easier for the project that I'm going to be working on. But yeah, I've got, I think Monday I'm going to test something out that will hopefully work out really well. And then that will make some future projects very easy. But yeah, that's, I have killed so little time. It is so hot. What is she doing? What was that little hand thing? Don't look at me like that, you freak. Anyways, I'm at the very least gonna get this to the main menu. So, yeah. Let's exit. I sure hope this saves. Let me just see. Oh wow, okay, so I'm... Oh wow, there's a... Holy crap, there's a lot more game. That's concerning. So chapter 9 is just boss fight. Alright, cool. I'm gonna annoy her now. I can't annoy her too much, because otherwise she exits the game on me. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to talk about. I'm doing some modeling. I'm trying to test out a new style of stuff to see if I can, I don't know. Just go for something else that I could try making, different projects and stuff. It's not going bad, I just need to get to the texturing part, and I want to see if I can do some texturing sort of like, not exactly in this style, but sort of like, I don't know, I want to move away from just pure pixel art, and maybe try a bit more, or try a higher resolution at least. Whoops, sorry, forgot that mutes the game. Oh my god, it's hot. I know that I'm basically done, but look, I don't know if it's an autism thing or an OCD thing, but I have to finish. I have to stream for 3 hours. I don't have a choice in this matter. It's kind of, it's just what has to happen. I think I'm doing pretty good on my VTuber avatar, because I think I mentioned before that I'm making a new one. Oops, I forgot that I'm an idiot. Let's see. I don't know when that'll be finished. I think I could probably finish it this month if I'm, you know, actually put some effort into it. When it will actually be visible on this... That's anyone's guess, because I think I mentioned before that I've got this plan that is questionable, where I want to try... Godot has face capture stuff, and I think it's like, rather than appropriating another software that is not exactly ideal for the way I've set my avatar up, and trying to cram it into a way that makes it work in the software, it almost seems like it would be easier to just try to make my own, because I'm sure there's tutorials on it. I'm sure I could kind of figure out what it is it needs to do. And it may give me more options for, like, expressions, because this one only has 5 or 6, I think. So I've got wide-eyed, neutral, happy. Wasn't counting. Wide-eyed, neutral, happy, angry, and then this one that's really hard. This is the hardest expression to get. Like, I can only do it from certain angles, and it barely shows up sometimes. So I need to also have it a little bit higher fidelity of differentiating expressions. And if I'm lucky, this might be wishful thinking, but it would be real cool if I could have the eyes doing separate things. I wouldn't be too optimistic about that, but, you know, it's possible. I should probably try. What are you doing? I should definitely try. I didn't notice that she follows that. Huh. I should try it, because if I can have my eyes doing different things, that just gives me so much more options. Oh, and also, spring bones. Those are going very well. Like, I've tested them out in a few places on the character, and it looks so good with, like, just... I haven't modeled the hair yet, but when I do, it's like having the actual hair kind of bouncing around when I move is going to be awesome. Oh, you don't have to do that. You just have to annoy her enough. I'll do that at the end of the stream, because we still got a few minutes. No, we're in the last minute here, so I'm gonna annoy her enough that she... Come on. And there we go. Alright, well, that was very enjoyable. I quite like MOTORSLICE. Unfortunately for me, it seems like, based on how far I got, it might only have 3 or 4 streams in it, so I will have to find another game somewhat soon. Things are actually going pretty good on that. Like, I'm maintaining my schedule shockingly well, considering I have a job, and I'm uploading 4 videos a week and streaming and doing some other projects on the side. Like, I'm shocked by my time management skills, and I think the problem I was having before was that I simply didn't have enough stuff to do. So I needed to force myself to do even more work in order to actually get things accomplished. But anyways, that is the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. I can finally end this and go, I almost want to have a shower. It feels so hot. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you, Saint and Toasty, for joining me in the chat. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. I gotta get out of here before I melt. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Or, no, wait. Follow me all the places. Hope to see you next time, but until then, good night. That's the right way of doing it. Bye.